I've got a non-bad guy question. You're a
Go for
finance
it.
person. The world is in a bit of a financial turmoil. You think markets going up from here, or is this some little bear trap, a little hiccup before it crashes much further? Is this economy
Yeah.
going to recover like it's shot out of a cannon with pent up demand, or unemployment weigh it down? Where do you see us going?
We saw a 50% drop, and in a bear market, the average length of a bear market is 9 months. We saw the initial 50% drop, and even in a bear market, the market spends most of its time going up because the drops are so sharp and sudden. So now we've got this bounce that's just prolonged, but it looks like it's running out of steam. So I think that the bounce is Dow Jones was 18,000. We're back up now around 24,000. On the second wave, we could easily see 18,000 getting taken out because the economy is not just going to return to normal. I was asked, years ago about the Bitcoin bubble, and when it was at its high, and I said, look, this is going to work its way down from here on out, and there'll be huge rallies. But when everybody and their pet dog are asking me for advice about investing in Bitcoin, it's a bad sign. There's a saying in the stock market: when your barber starts to give you stock tips, run the other way.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever people start emailing me, and it's happening again now because Bitcoin's bounced. Should I invest in crypto? Should I invest in cryptos? It's obviously, it's going to go down again soon.
It's weird. I've always considered one of my indicators to be a little contrarian, right? When all the news is bad, when
Yeah.
no one thinks it's going well, that might represent a bottom. Or it could be accurate. Who the hell knows? And when all the news is good, kind of like what you were saying, right? When your barber's excited about stocks, that might be an indicator that you've hit the top.
And the trick is to find out where that is. But it's almost impossible because how high and how low can psychology take things?
Yeah, that's not my trick. I just dollar cost average for my whole life.
There's a book called
shit.
Understanding MACD, MACD.
Okay.
And if you look at the bear market that happened during the credit crunch, the MACD indicator really did call those waves quite accurately, and it's starting to roll over now into a bearish crossover. So if people want to go down that road, that's a good indicator to look at.
So I'm not familiar with the MACD indicator, but I have watched stocks for 30 years now. And I feel like indicators can come and go out of fashion, right? Like here's one that's never been wrong until this one goes wrong. Motley Fool had a fun one, the Dogs of the Dow, right? That always had, they just picked whichever Dow stock did the worst the year before, but had high yields or something like that. And they, tested it all the way back for some X amount of years. It was like, this Dogs of the Dow strategy is great until it wasn't, until they picked stocks like Kodak that didn't come back.
And so all you can do is use as many indicators as possible that you are familiar with and rely on to maximize your probability of success. And nothing is infallible. Black swan events will occur. And people who say, yeah, I'm going to make all this money in the stock market, they probably have no idea what they're doing. It's a minefield, and they're going to lose their entire investments or most of it, which is the case for novice investors. The professionals just feed off these people who are clueless and get sucked in by the insiders who are constantly pumping their shares. My company's going to do great. Why aren't you buying? Our sales are up, blah, blah, blah. And those same insiders are selling their shares, their stock to you while they're putting out all of these positive news stories.
Yeah. And then it's easy to misunderstand how hard it is to come back, right? If you put 10 grand in and then it falls to 1, getting back to 10 is really hard. It's not hard to lose 90%, but then you take that 1 grand and make 90%. Congratulations, you're at 1,900. Good fucking luck getting back all the way to 10. Yeah. Anyway, I always point just dollar cost average into an index fund. You'll do better than most, and you'll probably do better than not you, but like whoever I'm talking to listening to this, who thinks that they know that. Whatever, NVIDIA is going to be the next big thing, or AMD has the fastest chip right now.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Stay away from it, folks. Only do what you understand.
Yeah.
Right. It's almost my bedtime here, guys.
Okay. Oh, I'm glad I got that question in before you had to go. Cool. Well, hey, thanks so much. Did you guys have anything? Oh, social media we need to pimp?
Yeah. Where can people find your books? We'll put the titles of your books in the description of the video. Anything you want to plug?
Yeah, if you'll put a link into my YouTube channel, I just went through 400,000 subs. Nowhere near you guys yet, but really appreciating all the people who've subbed and the new subs. I'll send you a link to my books. I've got 12 books now available worldwide on Amazon in all formats. And you know, power to it, power to you guys for doing what you're doing. It's been a blast.
You
Yeah,
did-
we really enjoyed you. That was a lot of fun. Those wild stories, wild life.
You
That
did
was 2
great.
hours.
You were going
That
to
was
see
2
PKA
That-
and RSK on your social media for the next 10 years.
That was 2 hours. My life story is a trilogy. It's 30 hours of stories like this. So we've only just scratched the surface.
So much more rape to touch on.
I do. I've got so many more rape
We
stories.
covered
if that's your thing.
broomsticks, but you guys have
It
not
is.
heard. have not heard this.
You're muted, Taylor.
And all of the sex stories, all the sex stuff that goes on in prison. Oh my god.
Well, we got to have you back on. That was
Yeah, thank you so much
really,
for
really
coming on.
good
That was-
shit.
it was a
Thank
real
you.
blast.
I'd love that. Yeah. Cheers.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. I guess.
Yeah, thanks. Lots of people are going to be coming to check your shit out. You're a fantastic storyteller.
Oh, thank you guys. Yeah.
All right. Are you new to Discord? You just hit the red hang up button.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is my second ever Discord. Let's see. Red hang up button.
So put your mouse over like the video
Got it.
feeds. And
All right. See you then, guys. Good night.
All
Thank
right,
you so
See you
much.
later. Thank you so much for coming.
I'll do an ad.
Yes,
Enjoyed that, fella.
definitely. That was fantastic.
The eye plucking, favorite part.
Yeah.
The fact that there were 2